Nation, have you ever had one of those days where you just feel like, man, everything's gonna go perfect, and then all of a sudden everything went the exact opposite? I filmed for 2 days straight, and I thought it was a pretty decent video. Hold on a second, let me switch cameras. All right, probably take my glasses off before I ruin them. Taking my helmet off. So let me tell you about this day. I gotta do some work in here and straighten some things up with the boat. We gotta try to get some more of this little paint off of it. OMG Junior and I have been really trying to get this thing ready. I tell you what, let me ask you guys this. If you know of a real true paint stripper, not a thinner, a stripper, I mean something that's going to take it off of aluminum, let me know down in the comments, hit me up on Instagram, however you feel comfortable. But let me know, because I want to get something to go ahead and just and pull. Let me show you. Pull the rest of this paint off. We took a lot of paint off the inside of it. Hold on, let me pull some of the stuff out of it and I'll show you. I feel like Professional Monkey right now. Every time he starts one of his videos in his garage, somebody starts mowing the grass and somebody's running a blower or something. Anyway, so this project is not going to be on this channel. It's going to, where's my face? There we go. This project's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on my fishing channel, which is OMG BASSIN. It's linked in the description, but I'll move it up to the top in this video. There is some content on there right now. There's not a ton of content, but I will start putting more content on there because Junior and I are going fishing a lot. And like I said, we are, look at this boat, man. So I've got this little 4-stroke motor right here. This is a Tohatsu, and it is, what's the horsepower on this thing? Ooh, whopping 6 horsepower right there, baby. Look at that. So I've got this 6 horsepower Tohatsu. And if you guys don't know, Mercury engines makes this motor, so it's really a Mercury. But I've got my little gas tank here. I've got my bilge pump. I cut through right here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, guys, but I want to be able to. I need your help to get this paint off. Some of this paint we've already got off. We've got a lot of it off right here, but I need help to get more of it off. So if you know of a true blue stripper, something, I should probably be more specific. A paint stripper. If you know of a true blue paint stripper that I can put on here and it'll make this a whole lot easier, you guys let me know down in the comments. But let me tell you what I was going to tell you at the beginning. So Junior, I picked up my GoPro the other day and it has all this footage of him on it where he's talking to the camera and just walking around and just chatting. Guess he's vlogging. Well, I didn't think anything about it. I put my camera in my little setup deal right here, just like this, with my little yellow tech on the front right here. Man, this is a great company. I've met the owner of this company several times, and fantastic. I paid for this. He didn't give this to me or anything, but the customer service at Yellow Tech is amazing. So go check that out right there. Can you see that? Go check out Yellow Tech. They got all sorts of good stuff that you can use for moto vlogging as well, or you know, if you're just somebody that wants to document your rides. So I put my camera in and I go out and I film 2 days worth of videos, and I don't even look at the footage. I just leave it on the camera. Well, Junior decided that he was going to start flipping through all of my settings on the GoPro. He changed everything. The most important setting he changed was he turned the GoPro to low light. So it washed everything out. All you had was the audio, and I sat down to start editing a video, and I realized that it was all it was white and gold looking, where it was just so washed out from everything. At that point, I was so frustrated, I just deleted it. I don't even know what I talked about on the video. Look, I'm blacked out again. I don't even know what I talked about on the video. I get upset, but I try not to get too upset with him because I know that he's just, I guess he's trying to be like his dad and just doing things, and I can appreciate that. So at the same time that it makes me mad, at the same time I'm kind of like, well, that feels kind of good, but I'm still frustrated. But I do know this, that I'm still dealing with the upload issues, and supposedly they have, I called and talked to somebody, and they have somebody coming out in 3 or 4 days to look at it. So they couldn't get anybody out sooner than that, don't know why. But, so hopefully that'll be resolved. It was literally uploading 11.2 megabytes per second. Yeah, that's a long time. And the download speeds were decent, I guess, 200 and something. It's not fun. So, you know, your kids, I've discussed this before. OMG Junior, one time I couldn't find my gloves for the longest time. It's like, where are my gloves at, man? And then one day I was doing something in his room and they were up against the wall. I mean, let's say this was his bed and his mattress and that's the wall. Well, I was missing those gloves for probably 2 or 3 weeks. And then one day I was in his room doing something and they were tucked down between his mattress and the wall. And I just thought, man, I must have left those gloves somewhere, but I didn't. He took them, he borrowed them, and I guess he was playing with them at night or while he was in bed or something. I don't know. And he was hiding them from me, so, you know, what do you say, brother? But, and while this just jumped into my head, you know, guys, my head, it just kind of like squirrel, brother, all the time. I'm always thinking about something different. I tell people all the time, if you were up in here and you had the privilege, it's not really a privilege, of living in my brain for 30 minutes at about the 1 minute and 37 second mark, you'd say, boy, I want out of here. How does this dude ever rest? Anyways, if you guys try to sell anything on Facebook Marketplace, because I've had some success selling different things on Facebook Marketplace, helmets and stuff. Anytime I buy stuff and then I decide I don't want to use it anymore, I've got motorcycle boots and all sorts of stuff. But here lately, it seems like someone will say, hey, is this available? And I'm like, yeah, hey, what questions do you have about it? And I never hear from them again. Okay, or I have something that is marked it. Like, for instance, I had something that I paid close to $300 for, and I put it on there, $150, thinking, hey, man, I'll let somebody talk me down to $100. $75 at the minimum, and, you know, I'll let it go. Some guy reached out. Is this available? Yeah, it's absolutely available. Same question that I say. What information do you want to know about it? Will you take $20 for it? I said, for you, sir, the price just became $600. He sends back. He goes, what do you mean? For you, sir, the price just became $600. Why in the world would you ask me so low? What's your bottom dollar? What do you want to pay? What do you reasonably want to pay? Reasonably, I can't say reasonably. Reasonably want to pay for this. Imagine if you were selling it. What would you sell it for? And then he never responded again. I was like, what in the world? I mean, you know, I guess he tried, whatever. But I don't guess he really got it when I marked the price up big time because he lowballed me. So, but that's funny. You should try that if somebody lowballs you with something on Facebook Marketplace. Mrs. OMG won some type of wine chiller, and we decided that we were going to put that on there because it was like a $70 wine chiller, and we're like, we'll never use that. So we put it on there, and I put it on there for $60. And I have lowered that thing down to $20 and nobody wants it. The thing was $70. So whatever. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of you guys wants it, let me know. Nip this in the bud real quick, right here. If somebody happens by my channel and they see my little bandana, this is a bandana. It's a bandana flag. But if they say, man, your flag is this, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't. Let me just nip that in the bud. Hammerhead. I am the most patriotic dude you'll ever meet. More patriotic than you, who's about to type, "You had your flag, blah, blah, blah." All right? So cool it, little hammerheads. I love this country, and I love this flag. So take your little hammerhead fingernails, your little hammerhead fingers, and don't type that. But like I said before, if you guys want to follow any of this, what Junior and I are going to do, OMG BASSIN, that's the link. We're going to start putting a lot of content on there, on that OMG BASSIN. And I tell you what, even if you're not into fishing, it's just me. It's me and Junior doing stuff together, father and son. And hopefully we don't make a lot of mistakes. And that's what I need you guys for, because I know that you guys, a lot of you guys are motorheads out there, and you guys are really good with your hands, and you know how to build stuff. And I'm not that great at doing that stuff. So you guys, I need your help to go over there as we start to do stuff. And even if you see, you know, like I said, the paint remover, I need some real deal paint remover where I can put it on here, let it sit for a while, scrape it off, and then do minimal sanding at the end of this. But I'd like to get as much of this off as possible. Let's get back on the bike. Man, it feels amazing out here. Man, I'm not being very safe, and I know that somebody will say something in the comments because I am wearing a tank top, but it feels so good right here, and I've got to take advantage of this situation while I'm here. Well, I need to check that place out right there. I need to take advantage of this situation while I'm here, because in Franklin it's very cold, and when I go back home I'm definitely gonna have to dress the part. I don't know if I turned on the right street or not. I still don't know where I'm at. Oh, just pull on out there, brother. Tell you what, these people do not care, man. They will flat run you over out here. Even in a, I don't even know what kind of car that is, a Kona. I've never even heard of a Hyundai Kona. Never even heard of that car. But I'm sure it wouldn't feel good if I ran into it. Brother, jeez. Quit tiddlywinking. I don't even know what that means. I know that some dude I used to know used to always say, "Over there messing with the tiddlywinks." And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't mess with any tiddlywinks, and I don't even know what a tiddlywink is. I'm afraid that maybe I've said something ugly. I didn't realize that this is such a huge market for scooters. Man, there are scooters all over the place down here. If a man were to start up a scooter business out here, he could make some hay. Oh! Stall.
So guys, if you haven't watched the footage, then that won't
Say bye, Harley.
Bye, Harley.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.